Hello? Who's in there?
It's 86, darling.
Got it going?
Yeah. Is it cold?
Yeah. Very. Town presentable. We're going into town. Heading to Montana. Left out of Sturgis late yesterday. Didn't get far. Heading out of Newcastle into the plains, no man's land. So we stopped to get just a little bit of food. I don't know if you can see it at this little grocery store they got here. Make sure you got water and gas, because we're gonna be in no man's land for a minute. Woody's Food Center. It's a scoop, some kind of a scoop for dirt or something. Wow, isn't that something? Look at this tire. We got more stuff here. Look at that one over there. Come on. I wonder what that costs.
Yeah. That's the wheel.
Gotcha. It's pretty big. Look at this thing over here. You can go up. This thing says Jacob's Ranch Mine on the side of it. Jesus. What a monstrosity. This is a motor. Huh. At least it was. Wonder where you drive this thing from. Okay. huh? Right. All right, now this is the other side, which appears to be the front. This whole big thing is driven from in here. Ain't that something? Jeez. That's what you see looking out the front, huh? We're in the altitude here. Huh. Not too many pedals. Three pedals. This dash really looks 80s to me. And so does the panel up above. That'd be my guess for this thing. Four wheels. Four wheels, and that thing up there is what turned them. This side would push when that was moved, and that one would pull. Wheels would go the same direction. This one's fun. I was looking in it, it's all electric. Electric motors in it. That's all it's got. Wow. That looks like a flathead V8, which is old. Haven't made those in a long time. And it was a small crane. It's all coal mining around here. Or at least that's what I saw, was a coal mine back there. Look how old this truck is. Huh. Not much left of it. '40s maybe. 1937. It says it was used on the roads and the oil fields around here. Bet it had a pony motor. Oh, it had a crank. You started with a crank. Oh my God, really? Huh. Amazing you could even do that. This thing is a 10-cylinder motor. I can see rockers here. One. Probably diesel. Where do you see the size of this thing? Okay, there it is. I don't know if you can see just how big it is. Maybe that'll help. This was just a stop off the side of the road because I wanted to look at these things. I wonder what year this locomotive is. Pretty big. (1972). 3,000 horsepower. Miles traveled 2,400,000. It uses 150 gallons of gas an hour. Height 15 foot. It's used to haul coal. We are in Wyoming on the interstate heading for Buffalo. When you get to Buffalo, right beyond that, it climbs up to a high altitude. The mountain's a nice ride. And so I wanted to make camp before we got into the altitude because, well, it gets cold up there. Well, so we're like 30 miles before Buffalo. We're on that freeway right there, and I seen this spot, and I just thought maybe people were camped by a river. So I pulled in here, and actually down on the other side of that RV, there's a house, right? And this is some kind of an RV lot. You can see it down there. And this girl comes out, and she says, oh yeah, $30 to camp here, but the water don't work. The place is messed up, and the bathroom works, no showers, no electricity kind of thing. And I was like, no man, we're gonna keep going. We're looking to just camp. You know, we're gonna get someplace for free along the way. And she's like, let me go ask my boss. She goes to ask him, she comes back. She says, he's asleep. Just go pick a spot. She says, I'll tell him I dealt with you. So we're staying here for the night. It was hot today, really. And we just been coming out of some cool weather. But besides here, okay, let's take a look over here. See that? Water. Now you got to walk across this muddy sand. So I took a sway. I walked up underneath that bridge. There's a sandy spot, and I just took a bath because of the sticky heat. It was hot today, and now I feel all fresh, and I'm ready to hit the rack. Tomorrow we'll ride up and over the mountain. I think it goes up to like 9,000 or 10,000 feet. Vida's trying to get me to take her to Yellowstone. I don't want to go there. But we're making a ride out of it. We're heading for Billings, Montana, and it's like 250 miles. We could have been there in a day, but it's going to take longer for sure. So this here's home for the night. It's going to be it. Don't know if I remembered to mention that they were fixing this place up, and a mudslide hit the back of the place and ruined a bunch of the work they did. And now he's got it up for sale. So I don't know what's going on with it. But they're letting us stay here for the night. It's not the greatest spot, but it's not as good as last night's, but it's the spot. And the tent is always the same inside, regardless of where you put it up. You go in, you got the same home. Off we go, as somebody would say. From our nice little free campground. Don't know if you can see the mountains in the distance. You've never been in the Rockies before, huh? I don't know what they call this section of them, but these are the Rocky Mountains. Look at these guys. See him go? I'm here. That's a bar. I'm across the street. I had a little problem with my bike. It really was just a loose battery terminal. But so I was over here, had to pull stuff apart to get to the battery. They pulled in, went to that bar, came out, got on their bikes and left. Never said a word to me. Wow. I stopped to help. One of them had a Gold Wing, another one had a BMW. I've stopped to help guys on those bikes before. See what I can do for them, you know. I don't have a lot of metric tools, only a couple, but sometimes I've been able to help them because I have some tools. And guess what? Those fucking brakes too, when they get 220,000 miles on them and they're stuck here, you know, they'll trade them in before that. But anyway, wow. Never said a word to me. Looked at me, went into the bar. Unbelievable. Vida and I are looking for a place to sleep. We stopped at this church. Well, there's a spot around the back in the grass that's nice. But there's a guy here, so we talked to him. He said the cops come through here at night because they've had some vandalism. But he's talked with us a few minutes and he's like, you guys can stay, but if the cops come through, you're gonna have to give them my name. So we'll see what happens here. But let's take a look at this altar he's got. I had to go get my camera just for this. Okay, he's showing it to us. You know, Vida's a Christian, right? There a story to go with this altar?
So this altar is about 6 tons.
My God, how'd y'all get it in here?
This wall, this north wall was gone. And they backed it in and put the altar in and then they built the wall.
So they put the altar in before the wall was in here.
Yes. They had most of the church built except for this wall.
Look at this. 6 tons, huh? Ain't that something?
And the guy that found that rock, they went up to find an altar for here. When they found the rock, it was a priest that was here at the time, back in the 60s, early 60s. And when they found the rock, the guy that was with him had a fishing pole with him. Said, jump up on there and fish, because it was a stream that went down through.
Oh.
And about the second or third cast, he caught a nice big fish. So he said, this is the rock that's going in.
Yeah,
He said, if I can catch fish, I can.
Thank you ever
There
so
was
much.
a little buck deer that just run up the draw there, that comes way up there.
What is it?
A deer?
A deer, no?
Yeah, it had horns on him, about like that.
Really? I'm going
He's
to
already went.
I just saw him.
Yeah, you can't.
The pastor brought his ice cream. Andy called the cops and told them that we're going to be here because they patrol this place because they've had some vandalism. So, and brought us ice cream. Cool. Beautiful spot. Let's take a look. That's it, huh? Behind this church in the grass.
Yay, hello. And deer came to visit us.
And there was deer.